Hi, welcome to the Me and My Bass series. Today, no gear, but a part 3 of the story behind Neoland. If you haven't seen the first or second episode, please do. The band was reduced to only 2 people, and I just arranged that we could play at an event organized by Ver Abrams at the Melkweg. I was really disappointed, but managed to secure a gig at the Stip as support to, again, Gore. But they didn't show up, so we ended up playing alone. Not that the payment we were supposed to get increased. No, we just got 50 Dutch guilders and 2 drink vouchers and 1 person on the guest list each. Overall, that went okay. So we continued the band as a duo. We recorded again a demo with our old guitar player Michiel. We still didn't have any equipment, and it even made it to National Dutch Radio. They really liked our version of Hocus Pocus from Focus, which we titled Holy Crocus. We also played in Deventer as an opening act for Lunatics Without Skateboard. Unfortunately, the guitar player couldn't play, so I tried to salvage the situation and called Michiel again, who fortunately agreed to fill in. The performance didn't go that smoothly because Michiel kept forgetting the songs, but we still had a blast. This was also the very first time we introduced another joke, namely coming off stage to personally introduce ourselves to the audience. Some of these tough rockers refused to shake our hands. I still went to Argus very frequently and bumped into Wouter there. It naturally led me to ask him again to be a singer, and luckily he agreed. A performance at the Hoeve Hoofddorp was very enjoyable with him. Firstly, we hung up a very large beer flag, convinced people that we were sponsored by them. We also set up a table with 2 chairs on the stage, and during a pointless long guitar solo, Wouter and I sat at the table playing chess. There was also someone I kept running into at Argus, and that was Mark Mulder. He also played a really good guitar, so I tried to have him to play with us as well, but it took quite a while to convince him. As he was convinced, the first thing we did was send out a press release and also announcing we were organizing a Black Cunt Field Day in het Vondelpark with all kinds of fun activities for fans, cookie biting, pin the tail on a donkey, etc. Radio Noord-Holland picked it up and made it a whole segment about it. It was an interview with a few members in the studio, Wouter and Mark, and a reporter on site with me and the other Mark, and it was all very enjoyable. We even played some acoustic tunes that day in the spot where the stage supposed to be. Of course, nobody showed up, but we and the guys from the radio had a blast. When asked the reason why we hired Mark Mulder, Wouter answered he had a beautiful guitar, a red one. And that struck me as quite hilarious. With 2 new members in the band, we were back. We had a performance in Purmerend, and I thought it would be amusing to use my old vacuum cleaner, which could also blow, for the confetti. I bought a box size of confetti because those small bags were getting a little too expensive. We also wanted to sacrifice a guitar, and an old acoustic guitar without strings somehow emerged. These 2 items were the first we brought into the venue when we walked through the door: a vacuum cleaner and a stringless guitar. The band is here, giving a good representation what we stood for. The guy behind the bar just stood there with his mouth open. We also played on a New Year's Day in Schagen in a hall with all kinds of heavy bands. It was a festival, and there we were, the odd ones out among all these heavy metal fans. Wouter had rented a Easter bunny suit and bounced onto the stage, shouting "Happy Easter!", leaving everybody stunned, of course. After a show in Utrecht, someone approached me and suggested I took bass lessons. We also played on a team night, Erotiek per Kilo, at the Melkweg, stuffing bananas in our pants before the performance. After 1 or 2 songs, we stopped and Wouter shouted "snack break" and we proceeded to eat those bananas. Everyone found it amusing, and we were even interviewed by National Dutch Radio again. And we also opened for Dead Angel at Tivoli Utrecht. There were so many metalheads in the audience that I genuinely was worried about our performance. Anyways, we played. We only had to duck once when a broom was thrown onto the stage, which Wouter, I think, vigorously started using for sweeping the stage. Despite all this fun, we found ourselves in a situation where Mark Schwartz and Wouter left the band, leaving me with Mark Mulder. The two of us made again a demo that wasn't half bad, and we convinced Arno Kooi, who played full-time bass in Clawboys Claw at that time, to sing on a few songs. That was really fun, but it was also the beginning of the end for Black Hunt. It was time for me to look for something else. Well, that's the end of episode 3. I hope you liked it, and if you do like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.